a 4-year-old African-American boy who had recovered recently from open heart surgery, who was shot in the face while he was lying in his bed, and his name was Legend. And so we're going to launch Operation Legend in Kansas City and put in well over 100 federal agents to augment the agents we already have there, working with the state and local to go after the gangs that are responsible for this. We need a police force. We need these institutions to provide peace and security in society, to allow our lives to flourish. At the same time, whenever you have that kind of institution, you have the possibility of abuse. And so you have to put reins and checks in place to make sure that these institutions that are designed to protect the community don't themselves become oppressive. And it's a question of striking the right balance.
The fact is that strong partnerships of federal, state, and local law enforcement can produce better results for the public that we all serve. We've also continued to help provide funding support to our state and local partners, including another round of grants that we announced just this week for 29 community policing projects.
The greatest long-term threat to our nation's information and intellectual property and to our economic vitality is the counterintelligence and economic espionage threat from China. We've now reached the point where the FBI is opening a new China-related counterintelligence case about every 10 hours. Of the nearly 5,000 active FBI counterintelligence cases currently underway across the country, almost half are all related to China.